welcome to the video tutorial series for the Etsy Seller Spreadsheet. My name is Janet LeBlanc. I am the owner of Paper and Spark and the creator of the Etsy Seller Spreadsheet that you can see right here. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of how the spreadsheet works and also let you know how you can access your files easiest and where you can go if you need more help learning about how to use your spreadsheet or troubleshooting if you have any issues. So first, if you've decided to purchase the Etsy Seller Spreadsheet, know that your purchase includes a file for the current year. Right now, I'm looking at 2019 in this video, but generally you'll get instant access to the file for the current year. It also includes the PDF instructions for how to use the spreadsheet. These are really great if you want to read through it, see some screenshots step by step. It's well suited for a refresher on how to use your spreadsheet. And then of course it includes these video tutorials that are going to show you step by step how to use your spreadsheet correctly. I highly encourage you to set aside some time to work through the video tutorials that come with this spreadsheet. Most of us are visual learners, especially if you're new to working with spreadsheets. So seeing me actually enter data and do a month's worth of bookkeeping in the file is going to be really helpful to show you how to use it on your end. I've done my best to answer the most frequently asked questions I get from actual spreadsheet users in the video tutorial series as well, so you'll find that really useful. First, let's talk about how to easily access your files. If you checked out at paperandspark.com, you likely created an account when you checked out. You can log into that account at any time. The link is in your PDF instructions, or you can just click My Account at the top of my site. You want to go to memberships once you are logged in. Not orders, not downloads, but memberships. Once you click on memberships, you'll see a plan for each of the files that you may have previously purchased. You can click on View for the Etsy Seller Spreadsheet one, View one more time, and then that is going to show you all the things that you need, all the resources for the Etsy Seller Spreadsheet. It'll begin with a maintenance log, so if there are any updates to the file or anything new, any changes, maybe Etsy changed their dashboard again, that kind of thing, I'll have that info in the maintenance log. You'll be able to download the most up-to-date versions of the files right here. I've got it for the past 3 years and the most up-to-date instructions where you can download that. If you need a past year's file or once the next new year's file is available, it will be right here ready for you to download. And then you can also watch the video tutorials right here on this page, including the entire playlist at the time. At the bottom, there will be a link to the FAQ page where I have even more questions and answers and FAQs available for you there. So this will be your home base for anything you need related to the spreadsheet. It's important to me that you have the files that you need instantly available. You don't necessarily have to email me or wait on me to get stuff to you. You can log into your account to access what you need and learn about how to use your spreadsheet. If you purchased your Etsy Seller Spreadsheet in my Paper and Spark Etsy shop, or maybe if you purchased from paperandspark.com long ago and did not create an account, or if you log into your account and for whatever reason do not see Etsy Seller Spreadsheet under the memberships link here, that's totally fine. We can still get you the access you need. Just email us at support@paperandspark.com, including your original purchase information in that email, and we will be able to set you up with an account to access what you need as soon as possible. 2 quick caveats before we start with the spreadsheet itself, and these are listed in the PDF instructions as well. If you have purchased this spreadsheet recently and you're located outside of the US, please email your purchase info to that support email address, support@paperandspark.com, and let us know what country you are located in. A lot of times the dated formulas do not work correctly when they are traveling abroad, and we can send you a specific version of the spreadsheet for where you're located. If you happen to be using a version of Excel that's really old, like older than 2007, we also want to send you a special version, a modified version of the spreadsheet that will work in that older Excel software. So send us an email as well and we can get that version to you. That being said, let's get started with a quick overview of what your spreadsheet can do for you. Now, your Etsy Seller Spreadsheet file can be opened in Excel, which is available in Windows or on a Mac. It can be opened in Numbers, which is available on Apple computers, Or if you're looking for a good cloud-based free option, it can be opened in Google Sheets. So those are the 3 types of spreadsheet software I recommend using. Those are the 3 types of software I have tested the spreadsheet in. So I highly encourage you to use Excel, Numbers, or Google Sheets. And I'll have quick videos showing how the file works in Numbers and Google Sheets available for you. In the video tutorials, I'll be using Excel on an Apple computer, so it may look slightly different on your computer depending on your software choice. So let's get to know your spreadsheet real quick. This is the monthly summary tab right here. First, you're going to hear me referring a lot to tabs and rows. Just to make sure we're on the same page with our language, tabs are these worksheets, the individual worksheets in the spreadsheet file itself. So tabs are along the bottom here in Excel. If you happen to be working in Numbers, they will be along the top instead of along the bottom. But tabs are the different worksheets in the file, okay? And then we have rows. Rows are these individually numbered cells in a row on a tab. So you can have rows on a tab, you can have columns on a tab, but I just want you to know the difference between a tab and a row. So your monthly summary tab of your Etsy seller spreadsheet is really the heart of your spreadsheet. This is basically like a profit and loss statement for your business. You've got this revenue section up here where you will be able to import in your Etsy sales and some other important revenue information. You'll be able to manually enter sales from other sources in these custom income rows. You've got the entire expense section here, and we've got 3 different big categories of expenses that we'll talk about in depth later. It will total up your expenses for you and subtract your expenses from your revenue to come up with your net profit or loss each month. So we'll keep track of your revenue for you on a monthly basis, show you the running total for the year, same thing for your expenses, and then calculate your net profit and loss. Basically, what you're going to be doing each month is going into your Etsy shop, downloading a specific CSV report. I'm going to walk you through how to do all that. You're going to copy and paste that CSV report into one of these light blue tabs with a month on it for the month that you're working in. And then the spreadsheet is going to automatically total up these 5 rows for you, these 5 different amounts based on you importing in that CSV tab. So with that one copy paste, you're going to import in some really useful info for your Etsy shop. You will then be able to manually enter in any other sales that your shop has if you sell outside of Etsy. I'm going to walk you through how to enter in the rest of your Etsy listing and transaction fees from your Etsy statement each month. And you'll also enter in your expenses for the rest of your business, either on a row directly on your monthly summary tab, or most likely on one of these expense tabs, all of these expense category tabs down here for different types of purchases you may be making for your business. The sum of everything you enter for each month on these individual expense tabs is going to total up for you using the built-in formulas and travel to the monthly summary tab for whatever month you're working in, so you can see exactly how much you spent each month for each expense category. And then once you get that info entered, the spreadsheet will calculate your net profit or loss for you, so you can always know the financial health of your business. The Etsy seller spreadsheet will also be totaling up and tracking some really helpful state and sales tax related information for you on this blue and orange tab right here. This one is going to track your in-state sales, which will be helpful if you are filling out a sales tax form for your business. And this tab right here is going to help you track your sales dollars and number of sales by state, which is helpful if you're concerned with economic nexus. But we'll talk about both of those things later. So basically, I want you to think of this monthly summary tab and this Etsy seller spreadsheet as your bookkeeping system. You'll be entering your sales each month or importing your sales. You'll be entering your expenses each month, and you'll be calculating your net profit or loss each month. By the end of the year, you'll have your net profit or loss for the year, and these annual totals will also be what you need to do your taxes at tax time. So a lot of really helpful stuff in here. In the next series of videos, I'm going to walk you step by step through how to do all the things I just breezed right through. And I'm also going to give you a lot of clarity on really just how to understand your books for your business. I don't want it to be a mystery for you. I want it to be something that you feel confident about, that empowers you and encourages you to run your business more effectively. So let's dive in.